Do you remember when you were answering an exam and forgot the answer, but you were sure that you knew it? Do you remember when you watched a new show last week on YouTube because you had forgotten many of the key points? Do you remember when you were talking to somebody but suddenly you forgot his or her name? Well, while you are trying to remember those, you are undergoing the metacognition cycle. But first, let's define what metacognition is. Metacognition is thinking about thinking. It describes the processes involved when learners plan, monitor, evaluate, and make changes to their own learning behaviors. Did you know who introduced the term metacognition? Well, he is John Flavel of Stanford University. He was influenced by the book of Jean Piaget entitled The Developmental Psychology. In 1979, Flavel proposed a formal model of metacognitive monitoring that include four classes of phenomena and their relationships. Let's move on to the phases of metacognition such as planning, monitoring, evaluation, and reflection. Let's say you are going to write an insight paper about a certain journal. Part of your planning will be drafting an outline of your insight paper after reading the journal. Then, you monitor your progress as you write your insights about the journal. For example, what will be the arrangement of your contents? What facts did you get from the journal? How do you apply them to research and practice? Afterwards, you evaluate your work by reviewing all the contents of the insight paper to be sure that you are satisfied with the quality of your work. Lastly, reflect on these steps to make adjustments on the process if necessary. What other metacognitive strategies can we apply in teaching and learning? First, mnemonics. It helps the learners remember information that might otherwise be difficult to recall. Second, thinking journals. It allows learners to record ideas and questions as well as make predictions and reflections. Third, reciprocal teaching. It develops the learner's reading comprehension through questioning, clarifying, summarizing, and predicting. Fourth, metacognitive talk. The teacher verbalizes her inner thought processes, which allows learners to recognize how experts solve problems. Lastly, exam wrappers. It allows learners to re-examine their performance in a test through worksheets containing reflective questions. So, what benefits can we get from metacognition? It helps students become independent learners. They can monitor their own progress and take control of their learning. It has a positive impact on learning. It compensates for any cognitive limitations of the learners. It is useful across a range of ages and subjects. It helps the students transfer what they have learned from one context to another or from a previous task to a new one. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. Thank you for watching.